Hey guys, just thought I'd come on here real quickly and talk about something. First of all, in case you guys are wondering what this is, I'll pull it out real quickly. This basically, I don't know if you can read that real well, but this is basically the first 6 episodes of the second half of the final season of MLP FIM, basically My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. This is basically episodes 14 to 20, not 14 to 19. I could have switched that. It's 14 to 20. But it's 14 to 20, and basically, the reason I say that is because, well, first of all, you're probably wondering, well, how did I get these? Well, in case you guys don't know, currently, right now, as we speak, or recently, as of last week, I should say, China, the country of China, and one of its cable channels, and its on-demand portion of that cable channel, was releasing 2 episodes per Friday, or 2 episodes every Friday. So basically, last week we got episodes 19 to 20. The previous week we had episodes 18 to 17. Then the week before that it was 16 and 15, and then before that we had 14. I think that's how it worked. We had 19 and 20 last week. We had 18 and 17. Yeah, oh yeah, basically, okay, so we had 50. Okay, here's how it went. So China, when they aired episode 13, decided to air episode 14 as well. But instead of taking a break like the rest of us did, they kept going. So basically, the week that we aired Rainbow Road Trip, Discovery Family aired Rainbow Road Trip, they went and aired 15 and 16. Then the following week they did 17 and 18, and then last week they did 19 and 20. Yeah. So on basically, since today is the 27th, basically on the 19th and the 12th and the 5th, they aired the rest of the second half. Well, 6 of the other, as well as the the last Friday in June, they went and decided to air the rest of the second half. Basically, they decided to start airing the second half instead of just waiting like the rest of us to a certain time. So yeah, after Between Dark and Dawn, which was the mid-season 9 finale, they went and aired the episode 14, which is The Last Laugh, which is the mid-season 9 premiere. And then, like I said, the following week it was 15 and 16, and then 2 weeks ago it was 17 and 18, and then last week it was 19 and 20. So, to make this video not too long, long story short, everybody, believe it or not, was expecting China to drop 21 and 22 today. Or yesterday, today being Saturday, but yesterday because it was Friday. They were expecting those. Now, there is still a good chance before this weekend's out, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, that we will end up getting links, whether they're Google Drive links, whether they're Yarden links, Vault links, YouTube, whatever. We may end up getting some links to be able to view, even on Facebook and Twitter, if you will, to view episodes 21 and 22. Now, the reason people are looking forward to these, probably more so than anything, despite the fact that they do agree that, you know, that everybody should watch the episodes sort of around the same kind of scheduling, even if they're a day before or a day after. Everybody should have the same kind of time frame of scheduling when it comes to watching the episodes. Basically, the reason people are looking forward to these ones the most is we're getting another Daring Do episode. I think it's called Daring Don't or something like that. I gotta look at this. I gotta look at the episode. It's another Daring Do episode, but this time involves Rainbow Dash, Daring Do, and Fluttershy, as they try to find out who this new author that's writing identical stories or the identical Daring Do stories, but from their point of view. So I think we have a certain villain that's making a return one last time, because every time we do a Daring Do episode, we end up getting a certain villain, if you know what I mean. Anyway, besides that, the other episode that they're really looking forward to is episode 22, which is called Growing Up is Hard to Do. The synopsis for that is the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Yes, we are getting another CMC episode, probably the last one. The CMCs, the Cutie Mark Crusaders, are magically transformed into grown-ups. Yes, we will finally see the grown-up version of Apple Bloom, Scootaloo, and Sweetie Belle. And if they throw Spike going a little gaga over Sweetie Belle a little bit, I wouldn't be surprised, because this is something fans have been wanting to see. They've been wanting to see the CMCs aged up a little bit. So we're finally going to get that opportunity presented to us in this episode. And to me, it sounds like it's potentially good, because basically the lesson is that the girls are in a hurry to grow up. They believe that if they grow up, they're going to gain a lot of experience, and they're going to be wiser than before. But they're going to learn that that's not entirely true. That's going to be the moral of the lesson. How we get to that moral in this episode is going to be interesting, and what the end result will be is going to be interesting. Obviously they're going to revert back, but will they revert back to being fillies, or will they be halfway grown, like kind of in between? Like kind of half the size of their sisters, if you will. It'll be quite interesting to see. But anyway, those are the episodes that are scheduled to be released early by China, just like the previous ones over the past several weeks have been. Those are the episodes that are scheduled to be released early by China, according to what a lot of fans are thinking and believing. That basically, those are the episodes that believing will be released, or should have been released yesterday early by China, and maybe will be distributed online throughout this weekend, maybe before today's out, maybe before tomorrow Sunday's out, maybe even before the day that I go back to work, which is Monday, before that's out. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. My theory is, and I brought this up at the MLP forums real quickly. My theory is someone at Hasbro or DHX probably noticed what was going on, and probably got wind of what was going on, probably noticed what was going on, contacted one of the higher-ups at DHX or at Hasbro, explained what was happening, and maybe Hasbro, and maybe that higher-up, or maybe those higher-ups at DHX and Hasbro, if not, or Hasbro, and basically, my thought is those higher-ups then probably at Hasbro or DHX, if not both, contacted the cable company in China and probably asked them to stop airing the episodes ahead of the US and other parts of the world, because everybody's getting the episodes earlier than usual, and they don't want people to be spoiled before their official release elsewhere. Again, though, that's just a theory. They could still end up airing them. A lot of people pointed out that this cable company does have the rights to do that, since they're licensed officially in agreement with Hasbro and DHX to do so. So we'll have to see what occurs over this weekend. But if nothing does happen, then something tells me that someone may have gotten wind to a higher up, and they made contact with the people in charge of the cable company in China that runs that airs the show there. But yeah, basically the second half early releases may or may not be continuing, courtesy of China. But we'll have to wait. The weekend is still young, so let's see what happens. But let me know what you guys think down below. I know this video went a little longer than it should have, but let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to y'all later.